Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General, American Revolution, British Campaign on Easy, 5.0 version on Steam, unstable. Okay, so here we are. I don't know, I just figured I'd show you. I know it's probably boring, but I'll show you another little sea battle. 28 guns and 18 guns against my 40 gun ship. We've got various things going on in this game. It's got a couple of ships there. Let me just say briefly, I got this 2-pack coming down, and I think I'm going to go after these guys because they got like 140 something guns right there. So I'm going to need at least these 2 ships to do that. I got the 46 gun here. The Spanish are coming down, which is nice. Look at 2 Spanish ships. So they're gonna help to clear out the British for me. Yeah, all 3 of them are coming down. There's a Victory class ship of 112 guns. There's a 28 gun ship, and I think this one has 78 guns or something. I'm not sure, because I last looked at it a moment ago. But anyways, and that's what's going on there. Nothing else going on in the game as far as anything else goes. I still control what I control. It's winter time, and that's again, some people think that this automatically goes away, but it doesn't. There's no chance of a rebellion. It's still a bug as far as I'm concerned. There's other people on Discord that have a different opinion, but that's them, and here I am saying what I say. If I can tell you that I can get this to go away if I put, like, say, a full Fusilier unit or military in here, that will go away instantly. So it is a bug. Like, I don't need to see this one, and there is a 100% chance that there is no revolt here, but we see this thing here. So I complain about this in every video I'll make until they fix it. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just mention it every time I play this game, because that's my proof right there. So anyways, we should not see any warning unless there truly is a reason that it would revolt, meaning, you know, like anywhere else that you may see in this game. Like, for example, let's try to find, I don't even know if I can find one. The enemy's got everything already that revolted. Is there any place over that shows that it's a true warning that the enemy is going to take it? Yeah, like, well, no, see, so that's another one right here. I got, okay. So this might say something like you need 39 guys in here, and he's 50. And so that should go away, and it doesn't. So, I mean, I can't show you a legitimate one, meaning that a place is going to flip to a revolt, because the enemy's already got everything that they were going to get, I guess, maybe. So let me, okay, so that's just one of my issues with this game that I just, you know, I'm going to talk about it. But anyways, okay, so here we go. 40 against an 1820. My goal in this, obviously, is if I could capture both of these guys, I can then come back to the port and sell these 2 ships. It ain't going to be much. Like, this might be around 2,000 unhurt. This one might be around 600-700 maybe. But anyways, let's go ahead and this is just something I'll show you. This way you get to see the time stamp of this game. It's 31 January 1776. And so at least I'll show you a little something of this game. Anyways, whoops, got the wind going this way. So we will go back out, we will go full sail, and we'll come over here. And actually the wind is going in our favor of this. And I can go to 3 times the speed. And I'll switch, even though I don't know if this guy's gonna if he's gonna shoot at me with solid shot or whatever, but I'm gonna just come over here and see if I can get him. Let's see. And then cut the ship in. Let's go with the wind. We should be able to do it. Come on, do it. Go a little bit off this way. Now come on in. Come on in, big time. There you go. We got it. Okay, so now Alright, let's drop him in. Let's tell him to get going. And there we go. And now he's gonna shoot me because I'm not in a good position at the moment. So I'm just gonna cut off this one. I don't know if I can get him, but I'm gonna try. Whoops, see. And that's why you don't want to move the ship when it fires, and I could tell him to stop, but... Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's cut in and do this. Up, 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 come on. Come on. Now, he might be faster than me, and this is typical of the AI going against the wind. Okay, good, we got him. Alright, that's it, good. So, like I said, nobody gives me any comments, but do you like the 3 times speed or whatever this is? I don't know if this is 3 times the speed, but anyways, okay, let's just drop him on there. And we've got both of their ships. And we will anchor, we will go like that, we'll go to quick speed, go back to this guy, he's that way, and my ship. Yeah, and I'll tell you, in one of the videos, you know, I thought they killed my officer from England, but it was actually this ship. It was the MOR ship, is the officer that they killed in a sabotage thing. I just know I made a misstatement in my video, so I'm just kind of correcting it right here. Again, let's do that. We're almost at 100%. And like I said, this is a tip that I give people if you're in this, to make sure that your ships are 100% in condition before going. Because for some reason we go into a battle and we lose 100% of our condition. And, you know, so this is how I counter that in this game. So yeah, we're good. We can go to we can go to the victory first. Let's take a peek. Okay, so as you can see, my friends, I love these 40 gun ships with the 277 guys. Should be 280, but the moment we go out in the ocean, we lose 3 guys automatically all the time. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Maybe I can raise my salary, or I can raise the bounty, and maybe that won't happen, but it does happen, so I ain't gonna worry about it. So again, I had 277 guys. I lose 157 of them. The enemy had 2 ships, 46 guns, 238, 2 captured, which is what we want to do, and we want to do it as quickly as possible. Drop down the canisters so we don't hurt the ship. And they lost 124 guys. So this must mean that we get some prisoners, is what that must mean. Because it doesn't equal the 238, so that it is what it is. And now we go to units, and you can see it was a brig and a sloop of war, I think. Okay. So the enemy has 2 less ships, and we don't, and the game has no way of recording this as far as the report. That report just shows sunk ships. I just wish it would account for any ship that I capture too, as a consequence to the AI. I mean, I know in this report that you just seen, you know that I captured the 2 ships, but in the overall report up here, it doesn't. It only shows sunken ships, so it doesn't give you any idea of the amount of ships that you have captured. But okay, so what is this? Sabotaging diplomatic efforts. Rebel agents are trying to secure foreign alliance and support. Oh yeah, well, they spread disinformation and dissuade potential allies for support. Yeah, so what is this? Tensions between Britain and Spain will rise by 5, so our current tension is 6. I mean, oh, that is so funny, because like I said, you should see the diplomacy stuff. Like This campaign, I have done everything that I can to make sure that the U.S. doesn't get help from Spain or France or even the natives. So this is funny. But you can see that even paying full Secret Service cost, and they only have a 20% chance of doing things to us, you can see how this is a constant weekly event that happens in this game. And so it's unrealistic. It's totally unrealistic, is what I'm saying. So let's see. No more ships here, so that's good. But I'll just say sail to port. And so yeah. So like I said, I just give you my opinion of things. So when I play, this is like a raw gameplay of this game. And and so I make these videos. They're raw, meaning you get my thoughts on it. You get to see my reactions to what I see in the game as I play it, and stuff like that. So so whether I'm right or wrong, the thing is that I try to play by what the game has for its game mechanics, and I abide by that. So if the game allows me to do something, doing what they allow me to do. So you just got to realize that. But anyways, okay, so let's see if we owe any money for this ship. We don't. 280. Nice. Now this ship. Nice. Okay, so accuracy, reloading speed, and sailing. And we'll do it. And then I just want to mention to you, just in case you're a viewer of this game for the first time, I just want to mention that as we repair our ships, you can see that we're going to be down -21 on structural fatigue for repair. So we'll never be able to repair our ships to get 100%. It's just the way the developers wanted this game to be. So we can no longer repair at 100%. So that is, whatever. So we got 119, so we need to... They're probably going to charge us some money later on for those people. Now here, and again, I do something silly, like I show you in this video that I apply the perk to the unit, even though I'm going to scrap him. So I applied it, and then he's got 6-pounders. He's a brig, so I'll show you what the price will be for that. So, and this is why I used canister, and as you can see right here, he doesn't even have, he just has a little armor that he lost. That is it. So I'm going to get full price pretty much for that ship. And then even on this sloop of war, I believe this is. Again, like I said, this is a step probably that's not even worth doing, but I just do it. And until somebody gives me a comment that says it has no true effect, so then don't do it, then I won't do it. But until somebody makes a comment, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. Okay, so now he's got the Bloomfield 6-pounders and the 9s, and like I said, these 9s are good because we can put them on a 40-gun ship on the top deck. So, and that's why I would scrap any of these type of ships. And so there it goes. Okay, so you can see with this one, this is one of my original True Love. So this is my original 5th rate Diana class frigate, where I put 9s and I put 18s on. So he's all what he could have. That's the max that he can have. Now let's take a look at this guy. Same thing. Havana. 9s and 18s. So he's one of the original ones. But you can see that, we cannot get to 100% on the armor structurally. So that is that. And then this guy here. So yeah, each of these have earned. Yeah, see, he's got the 12. See, I don't have any 18s, but I'll tell you what I'm doing though. In England, if if I go to England, and you can see that we just got 16 days, and then I'll get this 1,000, these 2 regiments that total 1,062 guys, and then I can land them somewhere, and then I can scrap them or disband them is the proper term. But I wanted to show you in England what I'm doing. You can see that I'm making merchant ships. I'm making ammunition. I'm making the Brown Bess 76. And I'm making some Bloomfield 18 pounders because my plan is if I can make these 18 pounders in England, but I can't do it in the US, I don't know why I can't. I think maybe I have to unlock the technology for it, maybe. But in England, we can, I just realized that we can make these. And so, you know, and just think about it. This day that I am making this video, I went to England and I realized that I could actually make these 18 pounders. So I'm going to start doing that. And then of course what I have to do is I'll have to send those to the US, and that'll take 30 days, but at least on the 40 gun ships, the ones that have the 12 pounders, I'll be able to put these 18 pounders on, which is what I want because, you know, whatever. And at some point I'm going to have to make the Bellona class ship because I'm going to assume as the Continental Army gets bigger ships, I'm probably going to need those. But anyway, in 16 days, and it's like I said, January 31. So I didn't, unless something major happened, I wasn't going to make a video, but I thought I'd make a shorter video today for you. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, nice. He's got a 40 gun ship. He's got a 40 gun ship. Yes, I can go after it. I got 2 40 gun ships coming in here, and he engaged me. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so look at the wind. It's gonna be in my favor. Yes. Okay, so he's got a 40 gun ship, so he's probably gonna have the same amount of people as I got. The one thing I will tell you though is he ain't gonna have the guns that I got on my 40 gun ships. But anyways, northwest is the wind that way, so let's go ahead and do this because I want to capture him for sure. All right, we'll pause for just a moment. Let's pan out. Let's go to full sail. Full sail. Yeah, see, 277, 277. So, but we got 3 perks, but they're not for boarding. So just realize that my ships are designed for speed. Oh, and a little bit of accuracy, I guess. Okay, so we'll go one that way, and the other one will go this way. We can go like this for now. And maybe I'll go ahead and put him on canister, and I will put him on canister. Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Let's see. Come on. Now, like I said, you know, he's a 40 gun ship, so he can't hurt us. He can hurt us. And so now I gotta try to. Oh yeah, I could do that. Man. I wonder if he's hitting me with solid shot. Just can't get this guy here to help us. Maybe I need to cut into him. Okay, now let's cut this way. that'll slow him down. Okay, let me go to normal speed now, because this is what I want to do. Okay, so again, you gotta cut this way, and you come this way. Wow, at normal speed, this is like really slow. Oh man, he's gotta be using solid shot for some reason. Look at the damage that's going on my ship. Now I could do the same to him, but I think let's go ahead and do that. Now you come over here. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of like touch and go, because he isn't lined up good with him. Oh, we have 2 hooks, so we're doing it. Okay, good. Wow. All right. Yeah. Okay, well, I was a little quiet because I wanted to... Yeah, I could put one in there too. What the heck? Okay, come on. All right, let's go. Come on, guys. Over here. All right, well, as you can see... Okay, let's go to... Trish, let's go to fast. Trish. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's serious damage. Hey, I need you to anchor, my friend. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna click on him for just a moment. No, look, he was on canister. I mean, how did he hurt me like this? Like, that is some tremendous thing. What is he? Yeah, see, he's got the standard 6-pounders and 12-pounders. Yeah, he had canister on. Okay, I just put my ship back to canister. Not to solid shot, I mean. I'll go to solid shot. So yeah, So see, I got the 9s and the 18s on this ship, and on this ship, we got the 9s and the 18s. So yeah, so these 2 ships have the 9s and the 18s. He's got the 6s and the 12s. And yet, look at the damage that he done to my ship. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a little concerned with that. But okay, so again, I didn't know that I would do that. So you're 100%, and you are 100%. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the results. Okay, so 2 ships, 80 guns, 554 against 1 ship, 40 guns, 277. So he must have the same class of ship as me. So now here's the thing that I can say about this. If his ship is better than mine, I can swap them out. I'll sell the Queenborough. I will rename this ship the Queenborough, and this ship ain't gonna need much repair, and so I'll have a fresh 40-gun ship, maybe. So that's something to think about. But okay, so do you follow me? So yeah, this has got to be the same class ship as I got. So I'm thinking that is what I'm gonna do. I mean, normally, if it's not an equal ship to me, I use the canister so I don't hurt the ship and I just kill their troops, but I don't understand how he hurt me so much. You know, like, I'm wondering if he was using solid shot for a little while, and then when we were boarded, he went to canister. I don't know, but Because, like I said, I could have done this to him. I have guns better than him. Like, I got 9-pounders and 18s. He's got 6s and 12s. And so what I'm saying is, I could have, if I would have shot at him with solid shot, then he would look similar to this right here. But these are just the things that I'm talking about in the game. Like, I try to give information to try to be helpful and stuff. I don't know if this helps anybody out there. The way I always looked at my channel was if I help one person, that looks at my videos, then that's good enough for me. So again, yeah, so now I'm in a position where, so then, can I tell him to go back to port? Yeah, so he'll go back to port because, I want to, and the interesting thing about this too is that the two companies that I put on this ship, no, it's on this one, they're 3-star guys, so the ship will automatically have the 3 stars. And because, like the Queen here, look at this, right? So now the structure damage is 37. I mean, 37 is not a lot. Like, it's not like a big number, you know what I mean? But it's just something to think about, like that we can do this if we have an equal ship, and this guy has never been in for repairs. Like structure fatigue repairs 0. See, so that's what I'm talking about. That would be a way of me replacing one of my 40-gun ships, and then I would still get to sell a 41-gun ship. You know what I mean? Like, I'd still get to sell one. So that's what I'm going to do there, as you can see. And now I have to check out over here. I only got one ship. And so I think that, what should I do, folks? Well, I guess I could just run some time, I guess, to show you a little bit. So you can see that he's, so international relationships. Oh, so it's February. So we just went, okay, so tensions. Okay, so there's tensions between the Mayas and the Creeks will rise by, okay, so they're going to fight each other eventually, maybe. Okay, so that's what that means. Now, what does this mean? Tensions between Creeks and USA will rise. Yeah, now see, this is okay. So if the Creeks want to fight the US, then their current tension is 72, so they might go to war against the US, and that would be fantastic. Tension between the Creeks and Spain will decline by -18, so that's okay. And tensions between the Cherokee and the Iroquois will decline by 16. So yeah, so you just gotta, take a look at that, I guess. Trusted carriers, got some ammunition. Now, let me see. I do have some product, so we could technically, build something. It's just a habit of mine and a tip to pause the game when I want to build something, so that way it registers for when this day ends that we already are working on the building. Is what I do. So again, I want to go to York. So yeah, so what do you guys think of me when I say if we click on this, it should take us right to York? Wouldn't that be nice? A nice feature. Okay, so here, excuse me, I got to make a decision. The decision is, we have a cavalry and we have a horse pasture. We have a newspaper. We have a warehouse. I guess we could go with a granary, or I could decide, to put the church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're low on food for here, and now that we have a warehouse, it expands the food area, but, it's gonna take 66 days because I don't think I have an officer here. Like, again, I'm trying to save money, so let's take a peek. 31,000 financing, 33,000 on taxes, and currency trade. Seeing that I just took out this 40 gun ship, is at 28. Sometimes it can drop to like just $100 or something. So so that is not bad. So we got that done. We can go to Wyoming. Wyoming is right here. Now, I guess I can do a capital as long as I've got money, I've got product, and I got 36 officers. So, bingo, we'll do that. And then Sullivan, I ain't gonna be able to do because I need a lot of product for Sullivan. I'll show you. We need 100. And we need almost 10,000. And we need 24 officers. But I can't do that because I just don't have the product. Now, I would have had the product if I didn't do the other couple of places. Then I could have done just that one fort right there. So I'll just leave that for now. So I know when I get 100, I need to do that fort. Just get that fort up, because that helps us. And see, and here's the bug. This is the probability bug. Look at. You know what I mean? This bug should only appear if we didn't have anybody here, and it was gonna rebel. And so I can talk about this because, again, I'll show it to you. Look. You need 560 soldiers. Well, I got 634, as you can see right here. So we got plenty, and, whatever. It is what it is. They still got this. And so, let's see. Yeah, it would be... Yeah, see, this is 112 guns. This is a Victory class ship right there. And if this has 78 guns, then this is a Bologna third-rate ship right here. And, whoop. Did they lose? Did they lose the... Oh no, he's still here. I thought they lost this ship. This is only a 28 gun ship. So you know what I mean? If he faces like 240s, they'll kill him. Because he's only 28 guns. But they're going to have a hard time beating the Bologna class third rate and this Victory class first rate ship. And the only reason I know this is because, like I said, I've played Age of Sail. So I know that 112 guns is a first rate ship. But anyways, okay, so, yeah, like I said, I didn't want to really make a long video, so I don't know how much more I'll show. Oh yeah, and like I said, you can see that I have Williamsburg. Like, I don't know if I don't think I made a video of that. Or if I did, then you know it, but, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, I didn't make a video of it, and I'll tell you why, okay. But as soon as this guy gets here... Alright, we'll pause the game. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so let me tell you this. The game deposited 12 deployed. I don't know if I wrote it down, because I I do enjoy giving people information. So I don't know if I wrote it down, but because I'm looking right now. Oh wow, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I don't think I wrote it down. Darn it. Okay, well, I'll just tell you this then. Just know it might not be 100% accurate, but what they did in Williamsburg is, and I was over here in Richmond. Remember, I had like 2,800, or I had over 2,000 here. Okay. And what the game did, and this is still winter, so I wouldn't want to do it, but I didn't like the idea that they had a regiment in Williamsburg, and then the game gave me a big message right here that said 1,290 or whatever, 1,200 troops have been deployed, and it was just maybe a week ago. So they deployed here and here. So now there is like, 3 regiments in here. And so I felt like, and I was just, all I was doing was, from the last video, all I was doing was to clean up, or just, buildings and different things, and just passing some time. And then while that was going on, because you don't need to see those kind of things, because just like now, I showed you, the sea battle. But the point, what I'm saying is, I do love to give information. So again, they had one militia here, okay, in Williamsburg, and then the game just popped up and said 1,290 guys have been deployed from the Continental Army, or whatever it said, and it said it was in Williamsburg. And I'm looking at it, and I'm saying to myself, well, they just did that there, and I'm right here. So I said to myself, well, I've got like over 2,000 here, so why not come right here and do a battle? And that might have been interesting for you, but like I said, I was just, I didn't sometimes I don't plan on making videos, and I'm just playing the game because there's not much that you can do in winter. But I did. I brought everybody over here, so now you see that this guy's got 2 stars, and he's the only one that I left here when I was done, and everybody else went back to Richmond. Even my general, yeah, he's at 50 now, but even my general lost 9 or 10 guys, something like that. Like, so my general actually got hurt. My poor Cav here, I don't even know. And I'm gonna have to make some more Cav weapons, but for right now, he's gonna get 10, he's gonna get that, and it's saying that this guy, just this guy right here, I don't know if he'll improve. Sometimes you have to do that, and then maybe they'll give him it. Like, and I'll tell you this, before I started this video, because again, giving you information, before I started this video, I can tell you that any place that I see that I can have less guys in the garrison, I disbanded the companies. So especially up here in Ticonderoga, Burlington, and St. John's, I dropped down to 1 company. And the nice thing about this is we'll always be able to add to this if we want to, as long as we have the recruits. Which, if you... Oops. Okay. me pause. If you consider that I'm going to get 1,000 of these guys and I'm just going to scrap them, disband them, so I'll be able to reinforce my Fusilers up to this amount of guys. So this was the only reason. Like when they gave me those 12 ships, I scrapped them all, sold them, and then I made these 2 units. And then we have to wait the 30 days to get them here. But that's going to, you know, and so by spring or something, at least I'm going to have this amount of troops. And don't forget, I am paying for these guys. And so my salary is pretty high at the moment. But once I scrap these, then I'll be good. You know what I mean? Of once they get here. So again, Morristown, let's go ahead just for that. I'll just show you a little bit more building. So, okay, so in Morristown, a newspaper, a granary, a church, a college, a merchant, a blacksmith shop, a warehouse. And so why don't I just put an armory here? So we can have more ammo too, just for the heck of it, right? Might as well. And then Norfolk, let's go to Norfolk. And then I was considering this too, folks. When they deployed those 2 Fusilers here along with this militia that was in here already, you know, the game just deployed those, right? And so I had over 2,000 and I did it, and I killed and captured them. So in other words, I wiped them out, that deployment that they just deployed on me. So it was just convenient that I happened to have 4 regiments here at the time, because they had a regiment in here, a militia. And so I have to put a block here. And then, so like, cause imagine if I allowed them to deploy those 2 full Fusilier regiments here along with that militias that made it like 1,800 guys here. Now imagine if I just let them sit here. They could have taken those 2 Fusiliers and come over here and take Norfolk from me. But by me having Williamsburg now, and see how it says there's a probability of a rebellion, and this again is the bug. Like, it's a bug. You need 560. Well, excuse me, folks. I've got over 600 in here. So that rebellion buzzer should not be there. This is my proof again in a video. How many videos do I have to make to prove this? Yes. When my loyalty goes up, then this bug will go away. But when you fulfill one of the 2 options that you can do to squash the revolt, I'm doing one with the personnel as opposed to the loyalty. You have to do one or the other to beat this. And this should not be here. This is a fact. And matter of fact, this is a new day, a new few days that already happened from the last time that I did this when I was playing this game yesterday. So and I'm playing it today now, and I'm making this little sea battle thing for you, and I'm just talking about some of these issues. And so anyways, that is that. So let me go back to Norfolk and see. Okay, so in Norfolk, you know, in Norfolk, actually, I didn't do a merchant. But see, the merchant's only $100. But you know what? I guess I'm gonna do it. And until I research the dock and the harbor stuff, you know, don't forget, you'll need this before you can update this. But you have to have the tech for this in order to do it, and I don't have it at the moment. So instead of putting food, I'm going to put this here, because then I can do this, and then I can do that. So I mean, so that I'm just making some decisions is all I'm doing. Like, I'm just showing you options that you can do. Now, Orangeburg, I think, is down south. Well, we could be making money, but we might as well go with the loyalty stuff for now. And until the enemy attacks or something. So we'll have this. This will be 6% loyalty. Then we can do this, and then we can do that. And you know what I'm saying? We'll be making some good bit of resources there. Is what we can do there. And then good old Savannah here. Let's see how we're doing down in Savannah. So yeah, so remember when they, like, you didn't see, I don't think you saw the video of where, you know, they came down and took this, and then I had to actually pull 4 regiments in order to take out 1 regiment here, but it damaged all this. Like, all this was damaged. So it took a few days for each of these things to get repaired, but now that they are, if I have enough resources, I'll do this, because we are a port. And so having the lumber, then we'll be able to upgrade this once I get the technology to do it. I just don't have the technology. And of course, we know about Sullivan. I need 100 of this material to do it. So at least I got the other buildings done. And so that's what my videos kind of show, is the building stuff and things like that. And so anyways, I think we can keep this as a short video. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can see that this guy is right here, like, you know. All right, well, I don't know. Let me see if I can show you this, I guess. Alright, so you can see how I can put the 9s on it. HMS. I think it's the HMS Queens. I don't know if I spelled that correctly, but let's see. Oh, Queenborough, not Queens. Queenborough. Alright, let me see. Okay, so we'll do, yeah, okay. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and scrap this one, as you'll see. I think that's what I'm going to do. And now she's gone. And now I got the 30 18s that was on that ship, and I can now apply them to here. And so, essentially, you know, what you've just seen is he's got 0 repair structure, so this is fantastic. So I just upgraded this ship, and this ship has, you know, the 3 stars, the 3 perks, along with the 9s and the 18s. So in this video, I guess I can say that I just showed you how to swap out your ships. And now I can go to here and sell. And so we'll sell, yeah, so the brig, you know, so again, don't ask me why. I know at the beginning of this campaign, I had a whole bunch of brigs that I did not use and I disbanded them. And I could have swore I sold them for 800 each. So I don't know why this is only 358 bucks. But anyway, there goes the brig. We'll sell it. And then this 40, now this, like I said, this I must have had a 28. Yeah, right. I had a 28 gunship from the other thing that we did, I think. So we could sell that. That's 2,000. So I mean 2,300. So that's nice. And now the Queensborough, right? Check this out, folks. That 40 gun ship with all this structure damage here, and because I've repaired this ship many times, it's not a big factor of like minus 37 on the armor, but why not do it, you know, because I can get 10,000 for this ship. Like it's not like I want another 40 gun ship. So I captured a 40 gun ship, I turned it into my navy, and I take this ship because he has structure damage of only 37%, and you know, and maybe it would have been a little bit more when I repaired it this time. So I think I'm gonna take the 10,000 and be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's all that I'm gonna show you in this video, I believe. And just know, when I get these two guys, repaired, you know, then I'm gonna come out. But that's unless the Spanish beat me. And just to show you here, they do have 3 ships here. Why they're stuck here is gotta be a bug, I guess. It is all I can think of. 'Cause there's no harbor there. So that's kind of weird, but as you can see, don't forget, these Spanish ships started out in the Castine area, like way up here. It was a 3-pack right here. So they have killed the British, the rebels here, and then they cleared this area, and they just kept coming down. So do you think that that's kind of cool? Is having the loyalty thing? You know? Like you can see right here, right? France is my ally. Spain is my ally. The Cherokee are my ally. And matter of fact, the Cherokee are against the war. They're at war with the US. Ain't that kind of cool? So do you see how you can manipulate this? Every 30 days you can do something. But in the beginning of the campaign, I will say that you spend 4,000 for Spain and France and every 30 days until you get them to be your friends. And then once you build your economy and you have weapons, ammo, and stuff like that, then you can start doing the natives, because the natives ask for guns, horses, and that, whatever. So you can see what they want. So neutral, neutral, allies, 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 allies. So yeah, so this video will show you that too, and it'll say that I sunk 55 of their ships. Okay, so right now we have we have sunk 55 of their ships. And I wonder if we get credit for when these guys do it. Like, so, but anyways, I don't think anything else would be interesting to you, so I'm gonna close it right here. So, no matter where you are in the world, please have a good day or a good afternoon or a good evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios the lovely amigas.